Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Polar Bears and the Washington Nationals. Washington come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Leland Hahn starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now at the plate, Fabio Koufax, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ramirez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Timberwolves, Foppert.
Digging in, Shmuel Foppert, just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In now, Connor Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jeremy Pitts, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping into the box, Gabriel Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Gabriel Santana.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Pitts is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kyle Fenn.
Now at the plate, Kyle Fenn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. So now to the plate, Steven Villarreal, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He'll step in here at 275. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High pop-up. Mishmerheisen has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Joe Emery. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, number 1. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Chipper Bonzer.
So coming to the plate, Chipper Bonzer. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. First offering on its way.
1-0.
That's the ball. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brown is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
That is fifth.
Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Pitts. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Bobby Brown. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Alexis Ramirez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that's in there for strike one. The average entering play at 301, 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Doug Jimenez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Brown at second with 2 down. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, William Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. And now pitch on the way.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Gaylord Leprensky. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 1-0.
Yeah!
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So striding forward now, John Pitts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Fabio.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fabio Koufax. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1 and 2.
2 and 2. Full count.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ramirez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Digging in to try it again, Shmuel Foppert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 26 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-1.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
In now, DeVore Hadding. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is foul right side. 4 runs here in this half inning. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Syracuse is on top here, 4-1.
The Nationals are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
For the Nationals,
all right, thanks, Heidi.
the right fielder, Gabriel.
First delivery to him on the way.
Anna.
1 ball, no strike.
Sneaks a fastball
1-1.
by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2's the count.
Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding in once again, Kyle Fenn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. And that misses ball one. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Steven Villarreal. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in now, Bonser, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings. and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Gregory Pitts. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Lamont Mishmerheiser, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
At the plate, Gaylord Leprensky, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball just missed above the zone. Lifted in the air to center. Ramirez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Joe Emery, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1.
Ball, out. Count full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Bobby Brown.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled off. The 1-1. Struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Alexis Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball 1. Ramirez is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Down and away, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Popped him up. Pitts is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 1.
Ready now, Doug Jimenez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 1-2 to count.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Ready for another chance? John Pitts. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Lifted in the air to center field. Ramirez is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fabio Koufax. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Hicks takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now to the plate, Shmuel Popper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, William Hicks. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Gabriel Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kyle.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Fenn comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Steven Villarreal. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Joe Emery. And it's grounded just foul down the line. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Standing in now, Bobby Brown, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now in the box, Connor Pitts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
1-0 the count. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Line hard to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Rolando Samuels takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 75, Rolando Samuels.
In now, DeVore Haddig, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now back, the second baseman, Chipper Bonzer.
Striding in, Chipper Bonzer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
No, that's in.
This is skied into short left center. Hicks calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Gregory Pitts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Fenn has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Lamont Mishmerheisen. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No, that's out.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Syracuse is out in front here, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Alexis Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Pedro Mesa, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Doug Jimenez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
So now to the plate, William Hicks. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
To the plate now, Gabriel Santana, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. One and 1. Here it is. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Benito Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 10, Benito Alvarado.
Stepping in, John Pitts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fenn is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Fabio Koufax. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alvarado, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
At the plate, Shmuel Foppert. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Connor Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and a strike. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, DeVore Hadig swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 8-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Brandon Quintana will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 92, Brandon Quintana.
Standing in now, Chipper Bonser as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Three runs already home here. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
And he misses. 2-1. Now here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. The Polar Bears are out on top 8-3. Johnny gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Kyle Fenn will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
1 strike.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Steven Villarreal as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard on the ground toward short and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now back, the designated hitter, Joe Emery.
Stepping in now, Joe Emery as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Washington.
Stepping into the box, Bobby Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping up now, Alexis Ramirez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
0-1 the count. Yanked fouled off to the right. Two men are on with two men out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Nats leave a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Settling in now, Gregory Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ramirez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
The first
Lamont Mishmerheisen.
Lamont.
He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Santana is there. 2 down.
The batter. The catcher.
Stepping in, Gaylord Lukrensky. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on.
1-0.
Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Syracuse is out in front 8-3. Andres Guillen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Guillen.
Leading off the inning, Pedro Mesa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes the count. Misses. Ball 2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Full count.
Doug Jimenez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Foppert arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Striding in now for the Nats, Doug Jimenez. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop.
And now for Washington, William Hicks. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Scooped up.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in, Gabriel Santana, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, outside.
The 1-0.
Right.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
From the stretch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 left for Washington. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Virgil Dahms enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, John Pitts. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So striding in, Fabio Koufax. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strike.
A strike called in the upper part of the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Connor Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. And the visiting club leads it 9-3. Drew Bump is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Into the box, Kyle Fenn. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. In there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Standing in, Steven Villarreal. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Joe Emery. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Bobby Brown would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 9-3 the final.